Hello everyone. Today we will be going over my Magicka Nightblade PvP build. Often it's referred to as a gank build or a stealth build. This is the build I used during Midyear Mayhem this year. I ended up getting right around 700k Telvar as well as close to 7 million AP during the event. First thing is first, I run Slime Crawl monster set. Run Max Magicka on the helmet with Impen trait. Max Magicka on the shoulders with Impen trait as well. Our second set is going to be our first 5-piece, which is Crafty Alfiq. Crafty Alfiq's there for the Max Magicka. Max Magicka scales really well on a Magblade. We have Tri-Stack Glyph on the chest, as well as an Impen trait. Then we go down to the belt. We have Crafty Alfiq as well. Max Magicka with Impen. Pants will be Tri-Stack Glyph as well. Impen trait, and then boots. Max Magicka with Impen. Our second 5-piece set is spinners. We're using that mainly for the insane amount of spell penetration you can get from it. We'll go over that a little bit later. So we have Max Magicka with Impen. Then our second piece of spinners is going to be a ring. Spell damage enchant with Max Magicka, our arcane trait. Necklace, spell damage, arcane trait as well. And then Spinner's Inferno Staff. I run Sharpened. I like having 15,000 spell pen or higher. You could run Nirnhoned as well if you wanted to squeeze some more spell damage in the build. But I do enjoy the 15k plus spell penetration. Especially with when people are running heavy armor, it allows for us to actually be able to fight those targets instead of having to chalk it up to a draw and just move away. We are running Crafty Alfiq on a ring with infused spell damage. I tried to get right around 2500 spell damage with major sorcery, so that is why this is infused. You don't have to run infused. You could run normal spell damage with arcane trait as well. Kind of up to personal preference there, but I do prefer it as infused. Our back bar, we're running the Restoration Staff of Potentates, weapon damage enchant, as well as the powered trait. We did some testing, and powered just seems to make more sense. We were originally running defending, but the powered is giving us that 9% on our sustain for the back bar, which is huge. And yeah, abilities, we're running Merciless Resolve. This is actually getting buffed in the next patch. Right now it's just huge damage with a little bit of damage reduction. You get 10% damage reduction at 5 stats, which is kind of nice. Sealed Weapon got buffed this patch. Flanking, when flanking a target, you stun the enemy for 3 seconds and sets them off balance. 3-second stun is long enough to kill any target as long as you line up your burst correctly. This is our spammable. It's going to be your main form of damage, coupled with Elemental Weapon. Elemental Weapon makes your light attacks do an extra 9,334 magic damage and apply Burning, Concuss, and Chill Elemental status effects. It is huge. When you couple Elemental Weapon with Concealed Weapon and a light attack in a burst combo, you will literally one-shot some people, depending on how squishy the target is. Fourth ability, Shadowy Disguise, just your stealth. Guaranteed crit out of stealth, 100% chance, so it's huge. Stealth, concealed, light attack, boom, dead target. Fifth slot, we were running Impale. It's an execute. In case target gets a little bit out of range, you can't hit him with the concealed weapon. Spam him with Impale. It has worked more times than I care to admit. I will admit though that it can be a little bit buggy at times where the target will dodge while they're not even moving at all. It'll dodge, it'll miss, but I feel like it's the best option we have. So for ultimate, we run Soul Harvest. Huge amount of damage, low ultimate cost. Gives you a 20% damage increase for 6 seconds when you use it on someone, as well as Major Defile. Okay, huge in a 1v1 situation. Huge. Stamp Crows, classes that heal a lot, Templars, very good ability, very strong. I also run Soul Tether sometimes. Kind of depends on what you're going up against or what you're trying to accomplish out of it. Usually when I'm duoing and stuff like that, I will run Soul Tether. Gives you a chance of killing multiple targets if you both Soul Tether, stuff like that. So keep that in mind. You don't have to run Soul Harvest. You can run the Soul Tether, which is the it's under the siphoning tree, the ultimate under siphoning tree. Backbar running Channel Acceleration, pretty standard. Gives us Major Expedition as well as Minor Force, so a bit of a damage increase as well as movement. Rapid Regen's our second ability, huge heal over time. You don't need a lot of sustain in this build, but you will have opportunities where you're going to need to stealth, rapid, stealth again, and try and get out. It's big. Couple that with the 9% from your power trait on your back bar, it can be a hefty dot. Third ability is Mark Target. This is mainly used for the Major Fracture, Major Breach, so it's more armor reduction on the target. Take the 5,280 that this gives, add that to our 15,482 spell pen we have here, and you're looking at right around 20,000 spell pen. Fourth ability will be Deep Thoughts, the morph of Meditate for the Sigic skill line. I run this mainly for when I need to get around a corner, sustain a little bit, whether it's, oh, I need some more stamina, I need some more magicka, I need some more health, whatever the case may be. It has come in clutch more times than I have recorded, that's for sure. Fifth ability, Siphoning Attacks. Gives us magicka back when it expires, as well as gives us health when we light attack or heavy attack, as well as a small amount of magicka when you do light attacks and heavy attacks as well. So a sustainability, very cheap. You can use it from stealth. Always make sure it's up. It's good, really good to have. Our oh shit button ultimate on the back bar, Life Giver. Resto ulti. 10,582 health every 1 second for 5 seconds. You can get out of some really bad situations with this ability in stealth. So do not be afraid. You get into a situation where there's 3 targets and you didn't know there was going to be 3 targets, you could pop this, go stealth and get out. Champion points I will not go over in this video. Feel free to pause the video, see what I have put there. I will also put a copy of this image in the description below the video. We're running Bewitched Sugar Skulls as our food, Stage 1 Vampire, as well as the Apprentice Mundus Stone, Spell Damage Mundus Stone. 16k max stamp, 25k max health, almost 42,000 max magicka. So our stats look pretty good. Resists, I would not worry about too much on a Gankblade. You should be using stealth as your defense, not so much resist. So I wouldn't really look at this number and be too afraid, because a large portion of playing a Gankblade is knowing that you have the advantage based on positioning and stuff like that. Alright, so I start off here, Channel Acceleration into Siphoning Attacks. Then I put a Phantasmal Escape, Stealth, Stealth again, Elemental Weapon, Concealed, Light Attack, Concealed, Light Attack, Concealed, Light Attack, Concealed, dead target. Re-stealth, dodge out of the trap, go back in, stealth, light attack, concealed, soul tether, concealed, light attack, concealed, dead target again. Thanks for watching. Any questions, feel free to leave them in the comments below. Tune into the stream, and we'll see you there.